Some of you know over the years I have attempted numerous, numerous multiples of numerous times to start new YouTube channels so that I would have something other than sports. That's it. That's really the main goal. And my latest endeavor is an attempt at a fishing channel. I brought it up in the streams a lot. Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good. So I made my first video about a month ago. Wasn't really fishing. It was me showing off the tackle that we had found while fishing. The name of the channel is Found Tackle Fishing. Okay. So I've been talking about it, waiting for the weather. Meanwhile, I bought two Osmo Action 3 cameras. I bought the DJI wireless mics to go with them. I bought a ton of new fishing tackle, line. I bought all the things. Thank you, Affirm, for financing me, by the way. I bought all the things to prepare for my fishing channel, including a brand new pair of waders. Now, I've been wearing waders for a long time. They usually last a couple of years before the seams in the boots might get a little bit sketchy. Your feet start getting wet, and you're like, I just buy a new pair. So I bought a new pair. So we were waiting for the right tide and the right weather and the right time of the day, and it ain't working out. But yesterday I looked and I said, you know what? High tide's about 9 o'clock in the morning. It's going to be 80 degrees tomorrow. There's not going to be a lot of wind. Everything's perfect for me to just go out there and do some wade fishing for an hour. Even though the hard part to that is, number one, I really need to mow the grass. Like it has been such a warm winter, and now spring is like becoming summer. The grass has just gone crazy. Like usually all the other years in this house, by the second or third week of April, I maybe need to run it once. This year, like I should have mowed it 2 weeks ago. It's bad. But to mow it, remember, it's 3 acres. So I have a riding lawnmower. I have 25 5-gallon gas cans. I have to go put them all in a van, drive them to town, fill them up with gas, bring them back, empty them out of the van, put them in their building where they go, and then fill up the lawnmower with the gas and start mowing. So it's not as easy as just walking out there, and I got a little push mower for the hedging and stuff, but it's a project. So I haven't really wanted to do it because gas is expensive. And I don't know how much filling up 25 5-gallon, let's see, it's 25 times 5, 125. Yeah, there's no way I can fill them all up. I've done it in years past and it was $2 a gallon, but it's 125 gallons. There's no way I can fill them all up. And that's part of the reason why I've been delaying it. So normally in the morning, I take the dogs to the river. I did that yesterday, so today's their day off. So theoretically, in theory, today was the perfect morning to get out there. Now, I am not a morning fisherman. I am an afternoon fisherman. I like to get up, get all of my responsibilities, all of my work done, take care of everything for everybody, and everything is settled. And then I can go fishing. And when I come home, I take a shower, I get stoned because I've been out in the sun for 2 or 3 hours, and I relax. But wasn't working out tide-wise. I got a game tonight. I thought about waiting until tomorrow afternoon on a Friday afternoon. But first really warm days of the spring, Friday afternoon, likely to be a couple boats out there. I like to be left the hell alone. So this morning, I finally dragged myself to go. And inside, that little voice By the way, the same voice that said the Panthers were going to make the playoffs and win the cup. That voice is saying, why don't you just mow the grass, man? Why don't you just mow the grass? And I'm like, no, I never do anything for myself. And this is the true part. I never do anything for myself. If I'm going to do something, it's like, well, come on, Kyle, you can come with me. Come on, I'll take the dogs. Always involve somebody else. I hardly ever do anything for myself. The closest thing to doing something for myself I do is after I drop off at the post office, I drive back, I pass the house, I go down to the river, and I'll throw the rod for 15, 20 minutes. But today was the right tide, the right time, the right temperature. So I said, all right, I'm going to learn. I got to learn all this new camera equipment. I got the chest mount and I got the wireless mic, and I'm learning how to get it all together. So I finally said, okay, I'm going to go down there. So I did. So I put on my brand new waders. Did I mention the waders were brand new? Now, I have used them 3 or 4 times in the last couple of weeks, taking the dogs to the river. But I've only been up to like maybe my knee in my brand new waders. So I put the camera on, put the mic on, did everything I needed to do, got all my stuff ready, waited out, and I'm recording. And it had a good start. I caught a nice sized perch in the beginning, had a few couple of hits. And then I walked over to the other side where I usually will try to catch shad, where the grass is going to grow up in another month and there'll be bass all over the place. And on occasion, you get new driftwood that's come in to the area that you can't see, and you get hung up, right? So I got hung up on this log that was far out. I tried to walk to the opposite side of the log and pull it free, but it wouldn't. So eventually the line broke. All right, whatever. It's just using a little spinning lure. So I walked 20 feet to the shore, and I reached my hand into the front pocket of my brand new waders to pull out one of the lures that I had in the front pocket of my brand new waders. And when I reached my hand into the front pocket of my brand new waders, it was full of water. Now, normally you'd think, shit. So what if your lures got wet? That's true. But the $300 phone Karen bought me less than a year ago was also in the front pocket of my brand new waders. And I picked it up, and it had already shut out. It was already off. It was already crispy toast. I took the case off, the protective case. I didn't crack open the phone. Took the case off, and nothing. Trying to turn it on, nothing. Furious, don't even cover it. So I left it in the front seat of the van. I fished for another 20 minutes. And I was aggravated, pissed off the whole time. Brand new freaking waders. And what it is that if you've ever worn waders, you understand this. There's a front pocket because these are the big chest full waders. There's a front pocket where it's supposed to be waterproof, where you put your phone and your keys and your tackle and any of the little things that you're going to need while you're out there fishing, right? So you don't have to walk all the way back to the van to tie on a new lure or something. I've been wearing waders for 10 years. I've plenty of times in all my other waders been way chest deep to where no water came in. But no, these are defective. They leak right where the front pocket is sewn on to the waders. So now I have to contact the seller on Amazon. I have to find out. I mean, I know they're not just going to let me return the waders, but I know, I'm like, do I have a warranty? What's the warranty cover? Is the warranty going to cover my freaking phone? I have the phone soaking in a bag of rice, crossing my fingers. Now, I have dropped phones in the river before, pulled it out quickly, soaked it in rice, and saved the phone. This one, though, the length of the phone was probably soaking the water for 20 minutes before I even knew it. I stuck my hand in, and I'm like, wait a minute, this is supposed to be dry. It has one job. So I bought $1,600 worth of camera equipment and fishing tackle so that I could start a new fishing channel. Money that I don't really have, but you guys super chat so much during the live streams that I know I'm able to handle the extra $100 a month payment to a firm. But I spent all that money, and first time out the box, just trying to force myself to do something for myself. I never go anywhere. I never do anything. I do not leave the house. It's called post office, maybe throw the rod. That's it. Anywhere I go, the dogs or Kyle comes with me 100% of the time. So now I don't have a phone. Well, we can buy another one, sure, but it ain't gonna be here today, ain't gonna be here tomorrow. I'm gonna have to go through the whole process of downloading from the cloud all my contacts. I had to spend a half hour contacting my dad and this one and that one and saying, hey, I don't have my phone, and I have my phone because I got eBay customers and Amazon, I got suppliers, I got people that I need to be in contact with on a regular basis. So that became my afternoon now. I got to deal with Amazon seller, which what are they going to do? But I just want to find out from the manufacturer, what's your warranty, right? Because past the part where the phone is busted, the waders are busted. It never crossed my mind to be concerned about, they have one job, right? So one lesson learned is that anything I put into the front pocket of any waders from now on is going in double plastic bags. And it's a massive pain in the ass, but I'll never trust that again. I'll never do that again. But the irony of it all is, look, I get anxiety when, like most of us, when I'm learning something new. So I had a lot of anxiety about, all right, do I have the chest mount on right? Do I have the camera mounted on right? Do I have all this right? I got the microphone, and it's a wireless mic, and you got to plug it into the camera, make sure it's all going, and you're pressing the right button, and you got to do your tests. I've never done it before, and I don't want to go out there and think I'm doing it right and filming for an hour, and then I get nothing, right? So it starts off good. I finally caught a fish, and I had a few more hits, and I thought we were I'm going to change my lure, and we're going to end this. I'll get another couple of fish, and no. And that's why I never go anywhere. That's why I never do anything for myself, because it's like I should have just mowed the damn grass. If I would have mowed the grass, I'd still have my phone. And I could have just gone fishing tomorrow afternoon.